Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jeremiah. The name of this video is called Baha'i Faith, New Covenant Part 1. I'm going to need you to do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and that like button. All right. When a boxer is about to fight another boxer, he watches the other boxer's fights, so he knows his weaknesses and his strengths. So I'm going to need y'all to go watch my other YouTube video called How Satan Kingdom Works. All right. Then, as the Baha'u'llah said, God's kingdom will be set up on this earth. So go watch my YouTube video called Strategies, How to Set Up God's Kingdom on this earth. So let's get into this. Baha'i Faith, New Covenant Part 1. We all know that the babe was the forerunner prophet for Baha'u'llah. And Baha'u'llah said, each manifestation to man is a progressively revelation, a new message over time by different prophets to bring peace on earth. I have studied 3,004,326 different religions. But there really is only 26 major religions in this world. All the other religions are subsets of the 26 major religions. I have studied all the holy books of all the major religions in this world. And every religion teaches the same things, which is how to live a holy and righteous life. Every religion teaches that a man will come and bring peace on earth. Every religion teaches precept on precept, precept on precept. If every religion teaches precept on precept, that means every religion has one more precept that they must take to bring peace on earth. Every religion must, if every religion says precept on precept, that means every religion has one more precept they must acknowledge and accept as a new precept to bring ultimately peace on this earth. All right. A precept is a new way of life, or another word would be saying a new covenant. If you as a parent leave your kids in the house, you leave them with rules to follow. When God created this world, he created rules to follow. Then the fallen angels came to earth and had humans worship them and changed God's holidays and God's laws. Humans became so indoctrinated by paganism and worshiping multiple gods that they would never change all of their beliefs all at one time. So God sent prophets progressively, precept on precept. This is why every new religion was mixed with some of the old religion beliefs and some of the new religion beliefs, bringing a new precept and a new covenant. This is how a new religion started. This is how every religion started. Example, in the year 325 AD, when Constantine the Great was the emperor of Rome, you had the Christian religion getting to go to war with the pagan religion. All right. So instead of them going to war with each other, Constantine the Great emerged the Christianity religion and the pagan religion into one religion, bringing some of those beliefs together with some of the other beliefs, and they became called the word Catholic religion. Remember, I said precept on precept. This means every major religion must adopt one new precept. In my YouTube video called Jews' New Covenant Part 1, there is a prophecy in the Bible, Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 26, that says, take off the crown and the turban until he who right it is to be the king. This prophecy explains that in the later days, the king will establish to wear a turban over the head. All right. The crown chakra, which is the head, is called the crown chakra because this is the head. We're supposed to have a crown on our crown. All right. So if the crown chakra was the crown chakra, which is the head, we need a head covering. This is why it says in Revelations chapter 5, verse 10, and Revelation chapter 1, verse 6 says they will be kings and they will be priests. All right. So if we put a turban on our head, which symbolizes to be a king and a priest, and we will reign with Christ for 1,000 years. All right. So now the correct turban, which is something that covers the whole head, is the Muslim kufi. As the prophecy says in Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 26, we will all put on some type of turban, which will cover the whole head like this, right? And when it covers the whole head, and every religion adopts this as a new covenant, a new precept, and wears the same turban, this is ultimately bringing every religion one step closer to peace on earth, all right? All Baha'is face Israel in prayer, as well as the Jews, the Samaritan Jews, and the Hebrew Israelites. In my YouTube video called Muslims New Covenant Part 1, I explained that the Prophet Muhammad had all Muslims praying facing Israel. And it wasn't until the Jews and Muslims started to have beef that the Prophet Muhammad started to have all Muslims facing the Kaaba. All pagan religions at that time in prayer faced towards the sun. So when the pagans started to see the Muslim people facing towards the Kaaba, which is, they all became Muslim. This is precept on precept, all right? The Prophet Muhammad knew that in the later days that the most holy place, which is Israel, which the Garden of Paradise is at. Another name for Garden of Paradise is the Garden of Eden. This is why Baha'u'llah has all of us facing in that direction, because that is the direction of the Garden of Eden, all right? And as the Muslim people start to see the Baha'is wearing the turban, and the Jews wearing the turban, according to the prophecy of Ezekiel chapter 21, 26, they too will start to face Israel as the Jews and the Baha'is, the Jewish Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, and the Samaritans. And as other religions start to notice that they was too put on the turban and start facing Israel as well. For further information on how to get Muslims to face Israel in prayer, I give about 100 different reasons why Muslims in every religion should face Israel, all right? You have to go watch my YouTube video called Muslims New Covenant Part 1, all right? This concludes the end of this video. In a couple of days, I'll put up another video, and I'm going to continue to put up videos for every religion, and I'm going to call it the same thing. So in a couple of days, I have a YouTube video called Caodaism New Covenant Part 1. Then I'll have a Buddhism New Covenant Part 1. And I will continue to do this to bring in all these Muslims and all these different religions together wearing the turban and ultimately bringing peace on earth for all of us. But I need your help, and you need my help. And like, subscribe, share this on all your social media platforms. Baha'is New Covenant is to put on a turban, the same thing as the Muslim kufi. The Jews will put it on as well because it's part of the prophecy in the Bible. All right? Even the Baha'u'llah said in the ancient days, every religion came from pre-existent religion, from a manifestation from God, and that means all prophecy must be fulfilled. That is to put on a turban. Ezekiel chapter 21, 26 says, in the last days the king says, take off the crown until the king is here, and take off the turban until he who righted is. The king is going to be the king of Israel, the most holy place on the world. That's where the Garden of Paradise is at. The Garden of Eden is at. And I love y'all. And like, subscribe, share, and put comments down below.